Don't jinx it.
Hey, don't jinx me.
What do you mean, like you didn't want to jinx it?
Kinda.
Hey, and welcome to TalkWord. Today, we are diving deep into a single, really powerful word. It's one that captures a feeling I know we've all had. That little bit of panic you get after saying something just a little too optimistic. So let's get right into it.
You know that feeling, right? You're feeling confident, you say something hopeful out loud, and then, boom, this little wave of regret hits you. It's that nagging, superstitious fear that you just tempted fate.
Okay, picture this. Your favorite sports team is just dominating. Everything is going perfectly. You turn to your friend and you say, "This is the best game ever. There's no way we can lose now." A real fan would probably look at you in absolute horror, totally convinced you just doomed the entire team.
Well, in English, we actually have a specific word for this exact act of tempting fate. It's a word that perfectly nails that mix of superstition and, a little bit of fear.
And that word is Jinx. It's short, it's sharp, and you'll hear it all over the place, especially when the stakes feel high, like during a nail-biter of a game or right before you take a big test.
So, let's break down the official definition. As a noun, a jinx is the source of the bad luck. It could be a person, like, "That guy is such a jinx, we lose every time he's here," or it could even be a thing, like an unlucky hat or something.
Now, this is really important to understand. Jinx can be used in two ways. Someone can be a jinx, that's the noun we just talked about, but you can also do the action of jinxing. So when your friend says, "We're definitely gonna win," you might yell back, "Dude, don't jinx it." You're worried their words are gonna actively cause bad luck. It's the difference between being the source of bad luck and actually performing the act that causes it.
Okay, so we know what it means now. But the real question is, where did this strange little word even come from? The answer, I promise you, is probably not what you're expecting.
To find the roots of this superstitious word, we have to go way, way back, all the way to the 1600s. And get this, believe it or not, the word jinx comes from a bird, spelled Jynx, the Jynx. It's also called the Eurasian wryneck, and it's a type of woodpecker that's famous for this really bizarre ability to turn its head almost completely around. And it was that strange, almost unnatural-looking neck twisting that kind of sealed its fate. The Jinx bird got associated with witchcraft and was even used in charms to cast spells on people. So you can kind of see how the name of this spooky, curse-bringing bird eventually morphed into our modern word for bad luck, Jinx.
All right, so from 17th century witchcraft to modern-day conversations, let's look at how people actually use the word jinx today.
Okay, you will hear these phrases all the time. Don't jinx it. That's the classic thing you say to a friend who's getting way too confident. You might say something like, "I don't want to jinx anything, but," when you're feeling hopeful but you still want to be cautious, maybe after a really good job interview. "You just jinxed me," is more of a playful accusation. And of course, you can still call someone the source of bad luck. "I'm starting to think our new player is a jinx." But the word's journey doesn't even stop there. It's so baked into the culture that it's actually become a popular kids game all over the English-speaking world. The rules are super simple. If you and a friend accidentally say the exact same word at the exact same time, it becomes a race to see who can shout jinx first. The loser then isn't allowed to talk at all. The only way to break the silence is if someone else says the loser's name out loud. It's kind of silly, but it's a game pretty much every kid knows. All of this leads to a pretty interesting question. Is it jinx a real, actual force of bad luck that we trigger with our words? Or is it all just in our heads? A psychological thing where worrying about failure actually makes it more likely to happen? I'll let you think about that one.
And that's Jinx, from a magical bird to a modern superstition. If you want to create your own word explainers for any words you're curious about, you should definitely check out the TalkWord app. Thanks for tuning in, and keep exploring the stories behind the words we use every day.
Jinx, you owe me a coat.
Do you just want to jinx it?